a great show by that our special teams put on there at the end. Up to that point, I thought, my hat goes off to Denver for the job that they did. I thought defensively, offensively, they were strong, and it ended up being one of those kind of games, back and forth, and they arguably take it down for the winning kick, and then Leo steps up and does what Leo does every week. Somewhere he makes a play, defensively, special teams. Somewhere he steps up and makes a play, and he did a great job with that. Other than that, I'm going to give credit to Najee, because Najee never gets any credit. So for leading the team in tackles, he did a nice job there. And then offensively, Kels had a big day, again with 7 receptions for 58 yards, and then he tied, I believe, Tony for most catches in team history. So, or touchdowns in team's history. So all good there. Lots of room to improve. We've got a good team that we're going to play this next weekend here. So we've got to get ourselves ready, learn from the mistakes from today, and move on. But I'm proud of our guys for battling. I told you that during training camp. They got big hearts, and you got a chance to see that today. So that time's yours.
Andy, did you see some sort of weakness in their field goal protection unit that you're taking advantage of?
Yeah, so I get to see that every day, how we work that block and that last final shot there. And, we did, but it's also something that we work on like crazy. So it normally doesn't work quite like that, but that one, we had a couple of different guys. George was in there too, I believe. So I haven't had a chance to look at the replay of it, but it looked like we had a couple of different guys in there.
Leo blocked the kick in the Super Bowl last year. What kind of ability does he have? What's special about him allows him to?
Yeah, listen, he's a great athlete. Big, strong kid, plays 100 miles an hour. He does it in practice. He does it during games, plays anywhere and everywhere, never says anything. Comes from a family. He's got like 40 brothers and sisters, so he's used to sharing. So he doesn't really care about who gets the credit and doesn't get the credit. He just goes.
Coach, what's your message to the team when they get in the locker room after a win like that fashion?
Yeah, there's not much you can say. It's the game told the story, and for it to end like that, I haven't been around a lot of those walk-off blocks. So I'm going to enjoy it, but I'm also going to get to work fixing the other things that we need to fix before we go to Buffalo. But, you enjoy every one of these the best you possibly can, because it's tough in this league. The parity in this league is ridiculous.
Coach, the field goal obviously took the lead late, but was there any consideration in going for it on that 4th down?
No.
Andy, did you consider moving maybe Joe Tooney out to left tackle?
I think more than anything, I was just sick that last drive. I missed that touchdown throw. That would have gave us a chance to make it where they had to score a touchdown, put our defense in a bad situation. And I thought our defense stepped up in that second half and did a great job. And so I was just happy, man. I was happy that we ended with that block and Leo got through there. And it was just joy after that.
I know you never give up, but what is the mindset as that play's happening? I mean, you're probably pretty worried, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely are, because it's a low percentage for a block. But, I mean, if anyone's going to do it, I mean, Tobe and his team's going to have a design rush or design way to get getting the hand on it. So it was obviously you're obviously worried because it's out of your control. But at the same time, I've trusted my teammates. They're going to go out there and make a play.
Offensively, does it bowls over an offensive lineman there? I wonder if you could just, any moment that you recall, whether it's training camp or something, just put in perspective like how strong he really is.
Say that one more time.
With Leo.
No, he's extremely strong. I mean, he's like the strength of a D lineman, but he plays linebacker position. I mean, you don't want to be at that guy when he's working out. We call him John Cena. So he's a guy that gets after, and we've used him on offense because the way he's able to use his speed and athleticism with that power. And he did it in the Super Bowl, and he did it again today.
Offensively, does it feel like a win?
Yeah, I mean, they all feel like wins. I've learned that any way you win is good in this league. Obviously, there's stuff to learn from. Thought we did good things in good spots. I missed if I make the touchdown throw to Trav and I make the touchdown throw to Worthy, we're probably in a different situation. So just got to execute in the red zone when you're playing a good defense. And if you make those two throws, we're not relying on the block by Leo.
I think this game was similar on offense to the two against the Broncos last year. So what is it about the matchup against them?
Yeah, I mean, they play extremely hard. They're well coached. They do a good job of mixing coverages, and then they make you execute throughout the entire field. I mean, like I just said, like we had chances. You had that, and you had the one down the sideline, the Worthy that I throw out of bounds. I mean, there's chances, but if you don't hit them, the drives stall out because they continue to play hard. And so you gotta execute and execute on those chances in order to beat a good football team. And we didn't do that today, and we got lucky and found a way to get the win in the end, anyways.
One thing that Coach said was he was proud of you guys for battling. So after a game like this, hard-fought game, you feel good. But knowing that you got Buffalo coming up, where do you put this win in? And what needs to be done better to make sure that you guys?
Yeah, I mean, it's week to week in this league. I mean, it's I just continue to work on getting better throughout the entire season. We know it's going to be a great challenge this next week. Buffalo's playing great football. They've played great football for a while now, and we understand what it takes to go into an environment like that and have to give everything you have in order to get a win. And we know they'll be fiery, and they're going to be trying to beat us. So we're going to have to play better and execute at a higher level in order to win. But I trust our guys are going to get back to work and have a full week of rest and play our best football going into Buffalo.
What did it say about Wanye to just fight through and through his injury to come back in?
Yeah, I mean, he's a fighter, man. He's someone that gets in there and he puts it all on the line, and that's what you want on a football team is someone that can fight through injury and play. I was proud of him. He got in there and he did his thing, and that's a good defensive line, good defense, and I thought he did a great job fighting through injury to play some good football.
We'll go last three starting player. Can you take us through the touchdown pass to Trav?
Yeah, I mean, 4th and goal, Coach Reed giving us a chance to get a touchdown, and Trav read it right. He kind of had a read type play option on that play, and he got the DB to go outside. He slips a little bit, and then Trav just kind of curls it in there, and I give him the ball, and that was kind of my first read. I had a couple other options there, but when your first read's open, man, you just fire it to him.
Sam, Patrick, you referenced those missed touchdown throws a couple times. Just missed throws or something?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit missed throws, a little bit of me not seeing the coverage exactly the way I should. I mean, I thought on the one to Trav, the linebacker which he probably should have got a little bit more depth, and so I threw it a little higher than I wanted to, even though he didn't get depth. And so if I can just fire it in there and get him a touchdown there, and then the one to Worthy is a scramble play, and then I just left it high when I kind of was off balance, saw him open and threw it. But I've made those throws before. It's just about going back, executing, and making them next week or whenever that is this season.
Last one, Mike.
Patrick, is there any way to describe what's going through your mind when the celebration begins, like you're just running downfield? What are you thinking? What are you feeling? What are you saying?
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome, man. You live for these moments. I mean, when you grow up playing football, you live for the walk-off, whatever it is. And it's special when you build these guys for so long, and you've built this chemistry with them, and guys get to make that play. It's something that I'm sure Leo will have for the rest of his life. But I'm just glad that we all get to experience it together.
Okay, thanks, Patrick.